Welcome to Velorè's House of Love. And today, everything is big in Texas, starting with love. It was so
It's a
cringy,
lot
but
more things bigger in Texas.
and I'm joined today with my co-host, Blondie.
Hi. Takes me a shot, my
And
bad.
I'm joined today with my special guest, Ron. Okay, information from you, Ron, like your name, your age, zodiac sign.
All right. So my name is Ron. I'm from West Palm Beach, Florida. 26 years old. I'm a Sagittarius, one of the best signs.
One of the
November
best.
23rd.
That is a lie, but okay. Okay, Sag, absolutely not. Ain't you a Sag too?
Yes.
We both Sagittarius,
Thank
but
you. That's
he a
why.
December. He's a December. I'm a November.
December one's kind of better,
But
but
you know, I'm not even gonna disagree with that because my mom is a December Sagittarius, so and me and my mom is close, so it's only perfect that he a December Sagittarius.
Well, I'm a Taurus, the best, but
third
it
best.
is. Go straight into it, and we're gonna, I'm gonna ask you this. I ask everybody this, even though I already know this. What's your current relationship status?
I am happily taken.
That's good. That's good. Well, my first guest that's actually got somebody, Chad. So, do you remember and how you met your partner? Well, you met him from afar. You was in the club scene. You was scoping him out and all that.
Not
Right?
the club scene. Hold on, not the club scene.
Okay.
I was watching him on social media for a while before I actually DM'd him. But I didn't DM him at first because I had personal stuff going on with myself.
You wasn't nervous about DMing?
Oh no, I'm never nervous.
DMing people?
No, I'm never nervous about that. If I see something I like, I'm gonna go for it. I'm not nervous. I'm not scared of rejection, anything.
Currently, I'm not scared of it, but before, I would have not messaged you. But still, I still message people now. So, what about you, Blondie? Do you slide into people's DMs?
No, and that's why he said about the rejection thing. I'm scared of rejection, so I'm not going to slide to nobody. If y'all want to talk to me, DM me.
You can't be scared of rejection. You can't. It only builds you up, to be honest with you. I feel like it builds you up.
It ain't going to build me up.
So, do you believe in true love? True love or love at first sight?
I believe in both, believe it or not. I believe in both. I believe in true love and love at first sight. I've experienced love at first sight, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
You sure did.
I did. I experienced it. Did it last long? No, but
with multiple people, you experienced. Okay. Well, never mind.
Not with multiple people. Come on now.
How many relationships you been in? No,
I've been in,
to be honest.
I've been in a couple of relationships. I've been in a couple of them.
Put a number on it.
I ain't gonna put a number on it, but I've been in a couple.
I got a number.
What's your number then?
Since I've known you?
Yeah. I would honestly say 5. I would.
Isn't that like considered like a serial dater or something like that?
Yeah.
Like a person that just goes from the next one. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like, why waste time? I feel like if one relationship failed or whatever the case may be, I'm not gonna sit around and mope. I'm gonna just, okay, that ain't working.
I feel like he's the male Lori Harvey. Like he just jumping to the next one. It'd be
believe it or not, like back in my past, somebody has told me that. Like they was like, you like the male Lori Harvey.
That's a good thing or a bad thing.
I don't know.
I don't know. They say she's for the streets. She basically another preacher. That's what it gave, but
But at least I wasn't around.
I
I feel like at least I wasn't around fucking around or doing other shit like that. Like I wanted to be seriously and committed to somebody. That's just what I wanted.
Just because you're messing with people. I'm pretty sure those people that you dated, you still fucked around. I mean, fucked with. So they're still technically fucking with someone, but just this one person.
I mean, like sexually. Like I mean. There was people who I dealt with, who I dated, but I never had sex with them.
That's boring.
Not that's boring.
Very boring. That kind of pissed me off.
I'm a romantic type of guy. I like to go out on dates, movies type things, spend time, vibe. I like that. We ain't got to be fucking and doing all that.
You're right. Do you believe the little things matter?
Do I believe in what?
That the little things matter.
Definitely believe in that. Especially if you take the time out to pay attention to a person and what they like. That definitely matters.
Ooh. This is okay. So we're not talking about your current relationship. So we're talking about your exes. When I ask this question, which ex were you most excited to introduce to your parents, or have you introduced any of your partners to your parents?
And I want you to elaborate.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
Don't be vague either.
But believe it or not, I never introduced anybody to my parents at all. I never did.
Not even your current relationship?
No, my current relationship was the only person who I introduced to my mom and my dad. But past relationships, I just felt like they wasn't worthy enough to be introduced to my parents.
Well, damn. Well,
just being real.
Okay. What is your favorite thing about your current partner right now? What is something?
It's so much. I love how family oriented he is. I never had that with anybody. I love how caring he is. I love how he's invested in me, meaning like he wants better for me. He wants to see me excel in life, and even if he needs to help me to get to a certain point, he's everything. He's everything.
Did he keep cutting his eyes?
No, I'm not. He ain't even in here. He in the room. He is not in here.
Oh wow.
When it's time, so say if your significant other, before you and your significant other get married, so that's when the legal things come in. So finances, everything come into play. So if your significant other has a baby mother,
right?
I know that's very rare in our community, but have a baby mother and y'all get married.
Okay.
And the baby mother so happened to be very spiteful and wants to put old boy on child support. So child support is coming in, and there's at this certain amount that your significant other can't pay. Do you feel like you should pick up the slack?
Wow.
I feel like depending on the status of the relationship, if you try to be with a person forever or y'all have plans on getting married, whatever the case may be with that, I feel like it's definitely your job to pick up their slack. You know what I'm saying? If you really love and care about a person, why not pick up their slack? You just gonna let them fall?
Yes, because I ain't picking up no nigga slack.
No,
but
that's not. I feel like
next question. Well, you know me, Ron. They probably didn't even got to pay child support.
But my thing is, all relationships are not gonna be 50-50 all the time. Sometimes it's not gonna be 50-50. Sometimes it's gonna be more on one person than the next person. But that's a relationship.
Personally,
you kind of.
I'm not helping out.
Thank you.
I don't even want. Honestly, I don't want nobody with kids. Sorry.
That too.
But well, we're not more so. It's not more so.
It's kind of what you signed up for.
Yeah.
You know, like you went into this relationship knowing this person had kids.
Yeah.
I believe you. I don't know. I believe you.
I feel like it's not so more. It doesn't have to be pertaining to. It doesn't have to be pertaining to kids. Let's say if you been dealing with somebody for like 2 years strong and y'all in a relationship and he has credit card debts. Are you not going to help him out with that situation, or are you just going to let him fall with that?
I'm not second shot. These bitches ain't taken one since I've been on the camera.
No, absolutely not. I don't know.
I feel like you should, if you love.
I don't know. Maybe because I never I don't know, took it. I just never felt that love to even do that for anybody. So I don't.
That's what it is.
I can't speak on that, and I can't say that.
Okay,
so
okay.
Yeah, but I know I am a giving person, so I might.
Yeah.
I might just. So, okay. On the scale from 1 to 10, how hard is it for you to trust people?
I don't think it's hard for me to trust anybody.
What is your trust level?
I feel like it's
1 through 10.
I feel like it's a 10. I'm a very trust. I feel like I trust people. I don't have no issues.
That sounds like gullible. don't it sound gullible? 10 is gullible.
I ain't even gonna lie. I can be naive at times. I can be gullible at times. But I go into situations with a pure heart and pure intentions. I give all my trust when going into a situation. I do. What you looking like that for?
I give my trust until the trust is broken. So I give you about a 7. I give you about a 7. I don't trust people.
I give it
if I don't know
5.
you. Well, okay, so how long did you wait with this current person that you're with before y'all made it official? How long did y'all talk before y'all made it official?
2 seconds.
Shit. I ain't even gonna lie. I felt like once getting to know him and talk to him, I kind of knew he was the one. I just knew he was the one, but I felt like it made it official when we first seen each other, which was like probably 4 or 3 months into the relationship. That's when it was like, okay, it's official.
Okay, that's a good amount of number.
Yeah.
Try to take 2 weeks for me. Oh.
He ain't lying about that. He definitely ain't lying about that.
It takes 2 weeks for you.
It takes 2 weeks. Constantly being with each other. Yeah, it takes 2 weeks. If I see you,
maybe that's a sad thing.
Probably. But if it's 14 days and 2 weeks, and I've seen you 9 out of them 14 days, yeah, I'm in love with you. What you about to be about?
Yeah, that can be.
I basically spend all my time with you.
You put the word in love, so I don't. I don't know. I'm in like with a nigga. I mean, I'm feeling you. Shit, I'm not even feeling you week. I mean, I'm attracted to you, but I'm not even feeling you week 1, week 2. Like, give me about 6-8 months, because bitch, you might turn around and just be my worst enemy.
That's happened.
So I don't know. I just got to see a person. I feel like I got to know a person. Like, not know, like fully know, because I would never fully know a person until, well, probably still won't fully know a person, because bitches these days get with niggas and they just end up killing these hoes and all that crazy stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah. Do you have any love questions y'all want to ask or anything? Because honestly, I ain't got that many love questions. Because you answered it pretty quick. So
he answered these bitches so fast. I feel like he's Black China. Anywho, but you just answering them and I'd explain it.
Okay,
I'm explaining.
Let me ask you this one.
Okay.
How has the influence of social media and music impacted the views of love?
I felt like social media, first of all, I feel like it impacted it in kind of the worst way, because I feel like it's okay, or it's the norm to be in a toxic relationship or a toxic situationship, shit like that. Or it's the norm to have like a sneaky league type stuff. Like, I feel like it impacted it in a horrible way, honestly. I don't like it.
So you think?
Of course you do.
So you think some people are painting false narratives with these goals, couple goals.
I
that
feel
they
like
post
they.
on these.
I feel like I don't think they painting false narratives, but a lot of people are just.
It could be a false narrative, not to them, but it could be a false narrative to you, because this is what you may think narrative. It would be like, but it's not.
Right.
You don't know what they go through behind the scenes.
You don't. But at the same time, I feel like everybody just wants to follow like that type of trend. Everybody want to follow that. I don't understand why.
Do you believe in marriage, and do you want to get married?
Do you want children? That's
I do. Third question. I do believe in marriage. I do believe in marriage, and I do want to get married. But at the same time, I feel like it's nothing but a piece of paper that solidifies in marriage.
Please!
That's how it's nothing but a piece of paper.
When I said that to you,
no, I honestly do. I feel like I do want.
You can call off a boyfriend any day. But in marriage, you got to go through a whole process.
That's true. That's why I feel two ways about it. I feel like I would love for somebody to carry my last name. Like I would love to have that type of union with somebody. But at the same time, you do got to put it into consideration if it doesn't work out.
All that legal shit, I don't got time for that.
All the legal shit, if it doesn't work out, that's a lot.
I gotta go to court.
And if I'm marrying you, I'm marrying you for. I plan on being with you for life. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no breaking up. Ain't no none of that shit. There's none.
Okay, so that's why I say this. This is why I don't want to get married, because of the legal shit, and then what you just said.
You don't want to be with somebody forever?
I'll be with a person forever, but I don't want to be married. I want to have a reception. I want to do all that extra other shit. I just don't want it to be legal. Because when I'm ready to go, I'm ready to go.
Baby, I'm getting old. Honey, I'm getting old. So, baby, I want to settle down and just get that one person. And if we can, do other things and bring other people in, that's fine with me. I'm cool with that. Let me tell you something. I'm
bring other people in a relationship?
Yeah.
I agree with you with that. I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I was just trying to see where
I'm against that. I'm against that.
Somebody said you getting a wife or a husband.
Wait, hold on. What?
Somebody said you getting a wife or a husband.
Ron, you getting a wife or a husband? Because Ron ain't said. Ron is the B in LGBT. Sometimes he lean more over to the G, but he is
definitely lean more over to the G.
Oh, you're bisexual.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I feel like when I'm single, I'm straight, but ideally in a relationship, I'm gonna be with a guy.
Going to Africa to get married. Oh my God. I feel like they'll chop your head off, but okay.
Man, I ain't gonna talk about it here.
I don't think they like gays in Africa for real.
No, it's gays. The gays are
there. It's gays there.
There.
I don't think they like it.
Child, because they're sliding the DM on Facebook, honey. But
I'm the L. We know that. Oh, my bad. I forgot this ain't the messy live. My bad. I'll go live back and we can talk shit.
Do you want to go into we can go into the next category. We can go into heartbreak and talk about stuff that I don't even have on the paper, but we can talk about it.
You got it in your notes?
No, fuck, I didn't.
So when you were talking to me, never mind.
I do have it on my notes, so I add more to it. But I would just improvise. I'll do that. What's something from your past relationship that you don't want to bring into your current relationship?
Not having open communication. And I feel
what do you mean by that?
Like in my past relationship, it was hard for people to actually communicate. You know what I'm saying? It will always be
don't blame it on just one person. It was you two, but okay, that's fine.
No, I feel like
can you elaborate? Give me like scenarios. Like what were you doing? Like what was that person doing?
Like for instance, if we get into an argument or we have a disagreement with something, you don't just block me or just shut me out. You know what I'm saying? Communicate and try to get through what the issue is. Most people in the past that I dealt with, they would just block me or just shut me out or just, you feel me, leave me with questions in my head. And I never wanted to bring that into my current relationship.
Okay, and can you do me a favor? Can you bring right foot let's stomp in the room?
Can I what?
Oh.
Can you bring? Oh,
I'm gonna
can you bring
y'all questions in the question
Shane in the room?
Babe.
I was gonna say his nickname.
Come here, love.
And I said right foot let's stomp because you called him Cha Cha.
His nickname.
So I thought of Cha Cha slide.
He gonna come here with a whole hat on his head. Cause my head not doing.
Hello. I'm Don. Velorè to be exact.
For both of y'all. So my question is, what did y'all learn from y'all previous relationships that y'all brought into y'all relationship?
Well, I'm just going to say this is my first real relationship.
Oh.
So I learned a lot from this relationship. But back then, I was the type to not take shit from nobody. So I was quick to cut a nigga off.
What's your zodiac sign?
I'm an Aries.
Oh. Yeah. Very much. Very much. Quick to cut somebody off. Yes. Live. I
don't think he really answered the question.
I don't
you asked.
think you even answered the question. So
you asked what?
We did
both. So what you
asked? Okay, but can you repeat the question though? You asked.
What did you learn in your previous relationships that you brought into your new relationship?
What did I learn in my previous relationship that I brought into my current relationship? I'm not even gonna lie, I'm still learning this, but not to take everything so personal. Like, not to, like, give everything so much attention. Like, every little thing don't deserve a reaction. But I'm still learning that. But I learned that everything doesn't deserve a reaction. But I'm still learning it.
Okay, so can I ask what broke y'all the previous relationship up? I'm talking about you.
Shane said this is his first real one.
He said this is first one.
He's had, this is my first real relationship.
But you was dealing with somebody.
Okay, but that's not a real relationship.
Okay. Well, what broke me and the last person who I was dealing with up, I just felt like I felt like I was putting out and wasn't getting what I was putting out in return.
So you walked away from that relationship?
Yes.
Okay.
I did. I walked away. Every time I walked away. But I wasn't getting what I was giving or putting out.
Oh, okay.
Literally and physically.
Did we get the other answer?
He say this is his first real relationship, so he.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, not because I had questions for relationships. Now I'm trying to think. Hold
on. Okay. Do you think it's best to vent to your parents about your relationship problems?
No, I don't. And because if I'm venting to my mom, because that's the only person who I'll vent to. But if I'm venting to her, I don't want her to look at my partner as in a negative light. That can kind of make them look at your partner in a negative light. So I kind of I wouldn't do it. I don't vent to your parents about it.
Must be chopped liver. He like, you don't vent to me. He just said to his mama. Damn.
Well, it's different because when you got your parents, that's your mom or that's your daddy, that's different from like friends. So I know personally, I'm probably never vent to my mom because I know how she is. Yeah. That's what my sisters fail to do. They vent to her, then she starts feeling some type of way about their partners. So I ain't got time for that. That's just that. I'm not gonna vent. I'll vent to a friend.
Plus, let's say if y'all have a disagreement and you keep going back and disagreeing again and going back, they gonna be like, "What the hell y'all got?"
But even me as a friend, when my friend tell me about their man, I feel some type of way. I be feeling some type of way too because I don't want to see my friend hurting or going through that. So
that's why I'm always in the conversation. But my next question is, what is both of y'all deal breakers in the relationship?
Disrespect. That's my deal breaker.
That's all you got to say.
I would agree.
That's all you got to say.
I would
don't agree with. No, hey, don't agree with him. Pick your own.
So disrespect. Cheating is not a deal. Well,
cheating is very disrespectful.
Cheating
that's
disrespectful.
You could.
That's definitely disrespect.
Cheating is embarrassing the partner too. That's disrespectful too. So
it is.
I guess Ron, your deal breaker.
I said that cheating is disrespect.
Oh.
You ever been cheated on?
Yes. I have twice. Yes, I have.
Damn.
Twice out of all 5? That's good.
Twice out of all 5.
Good, not good.
Why one was, texting is considered cheating. So
have
one was
you
texting.
Ever cheated? Is the question.
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
I have.
I'm glad we're being honest here.
It's a reason for all my cheating.
Oh no. You know what? Actually, it was a reason. But each time.
Thank you. It was a reason.
The reason is getting your lick back. Is it?
What else was it? Really? What was it getting his lick back?
He know everything.
It was like what one nigga won't do, another will.
That part, yeah, basically. So if I feel like if I'm being treated unfairly and you don't give a fuck or you don't care about my feelings, then
and I express this to you,
and I have expressed this to you multiple times, and you still don't care,
I'm gonna show you.
Basically.
Wow.
Yeah, I gotta take it from my best friend there because I'm the same way. Next question: when enough is enough?
When it gets to the point where y'all, it's domestic. Like when y'all put your hands on each other, that's when it's enough.
See me? I like when niggas put their hands on me, but
I know how I am. So I know if I put my hands on somebody going to jail. That's how I know.
I'll bar you out. See, that's the thing.
That's toxic. That's toxic.
So you've been in something domestic before? That's what you're implying or saying?
No, I always get myself out the situation before I get there because I know how I am.
Okay.
No, I've never. I've never been in no domestic type of situation myself. I know.
That's why I say I was so quick to cut a nigga off.
What type of behavior you won't tolerate in a relationship? Oh, well, we kind of already disrespect.
Then I say cheating again or disrespect. Give me something else.
Something
I actually like that question. Now, what behavior y'all wouldn't take in a relationship? Because there's a lot of behavior.
Definitely.
Oh, it is a lot of behavior.
I would say like being sneaky. I'd say being sneaky. Or not. I'm gonna say being sneaky. That's a relationship. That's something you can't tolerate or take in a relationship.
And I'm gonna say being dismissive because don't be dismissive.
Ooh. I hate that. Oh my God.
I say that.
That's when domestic come in. You being dismissive.
I have a question, Ron. So, are you the type of partner that is strict? I don't know. I'm thinking about Sagittarius and a previous ad. Are you kind of like strict? Are you kind of like strict and like a little possessive? What's the word for it?
Hell yeah. I am. I don't know. I feel like I'm a old school. I have an old soul, so I feel like my relationship should be a certain way. Like, I don't know. That's just me.
Like it was in the 90s and the 80s.
Basically, honestly, that's how I feel.
What?
I know that because I'm the best.
Like my nigga not gonna be around here going to clubs, shaking his ass, doing all that shit all the time.
Shane, do you?
He ain't finna be running around. He not finna be running around, hanging around a bunch of punks all the time. It's not
Don't do that. But
so he can't go to the club without you?
He can go. No, he can. He has gone to the clubs without me, but you have to conduct yourself a certain way when you're in the club. Now that you're in a relationship, versus when you were single.
Okay, so what if he goes to the club wearing this cute little outfit, little raunchy, but it's cute. Would you feel some type of way?
I did.
You'll be that partner to be like, oh, you can't go out like that.
Yeah, basically, I'll be that partner. Like, you can't go out, or I'm going with you. Can't go out. But I support him. Honestly, I support him looking good because even when he go out without me, I want him to always look his best. So I ain't gonna be that to the point to where it's like, you ain't going out. I'm gonna have my little shit to say, but I'll let him go out.
My best friend said no, it's a no. So no. No.
That's never been the case though, because he's not the type of person that wants to go out all the time. So when he does go out, I'm for it.
Since you said that, can you please give Shane a shot? Because now I'm going to get into your next topic, Don.
My
topic? Yeah, I'm going to get into your next topic.
Okay.
Shane.
Wait, I got to answer everybody's questions in the answer box before.
I did it. Oh, well, except...
You did? Okay, well, do you feel there are some improvements in your current relationship? What improvements that can be made in your current relationship?
I would say for me, yes. I need to learn how to communicate with him more on my personal feelings. Like certain things I really don't communicate with him about. I kind of just sweep under the rug and not bring it to his attention. So I feel like I definitely need to work on my communication a whole lot more.
And follow up to that is...
And I'm going to say I need to stop doing the tit for tat because...
Keep doing the tit for tat.
You say keep doing the tit for tat?
I promise you he love it. I promise you he do.
You like arguing as the toxic arguing?
Look, I'm the type of person, if he pissed me off, the next day I'll come in the house and I speak to his ass. That's how I am. I want you to feel it.
Wow. What's the reason your past relationships didn't work?
Was it for both of us? For me?
Both.
Nate asked the question.
Shane said he...
I think we already answered that question. What was the reason the past relationship didn't work?
Did you?
Lack of communication.
Oh,
yeah. I said I wasn't getting what I was putting out, basically.
Okay, so next question. Do y'all like being under each other 24/7 or like y'all space?
No, we like being under. Well, I know I like being under him. How you feel?
I'm a big baby, so I'm always being spooned.
Mm-hmm. I feel like we very...
If I want you to leave, please get the fuck out.
We very affectionate. So if I don't come in the house, it's been times where if I don't come in the house, like a normal routine after work and kiss him, it's gonna be a problem. It's definitely gonna be a problem if I don't do that. Because he's so used to me doing.
If you got out work and you trying to kiss me, I feel like you up to something. See
that's not the see. That's toxic.
Because they be like too much. They be like, why the fuck you want to kiss me? Back up. Bye. Hey, how was work?
I'm laughing at this question mark.
But I'm a very affectionate type of person. So it's good that he is, because I haven't had that in the past. That's something that I always wanted, and it's something like I say, like I'm always giving out and I don't receive. But with him, it's different. I'm very affectionate. He's very affectionate. So it works.
Mm-hmm. Do y'all immediately tell each other about y'all past, like straightforward or over time?
I know I have. I'm very straightforward with my past and my situation and what I expect for.
You see that last question somebody asked? Please ask that question. Please ask that
what was
question.
The last question? I don't see no. Wait, how do you get to the questions?
It's a question mark with like a little chat thing.
Okay, for y'all to make it official.
Do you
read that last question?
Ron,
do you let your single friends relationship advice?
Was that what you talk about, Tonio question?
Yes.
Yeah, I do. I do. I let him give me advice. I definitely do, and his advice be making sense. It does. I do.
Y'all forget I was in a relationship. Like, damn.
But at the end of the day, Clint is a relationship person, so I definitely listen to his advice.
When I'm single, I'm single.
Yeah, when he's single,
I'm single now.
He's single, but when he's in a relationship, he's in a relationship.
So all that cheating,
so I listen.
And doing all the extra shit, I don't put up with it. I ain't finna do it either because I'm too lazy.
Yeah, I want to hear, babe, as soon as I'm home. Oh, shit.
She don't listen to himself sometimes.
Right.
This is not my interview, so stop telling my business.
Jay, we already answered that, but
okay, let me get into the next topic because I don't let
official.
my in-law take this shot, so I'm ready for the shot to kick in. So,
all right, we
Shane,
can move on to the next topic.
All right, and Shane, I'm gonna ask you this question. Ron, I'm gonna ask you the same question. Shane, what's your favorite position?
Oh, you wanted to move into sex? We didn't even take a shot.
All of them. You better ask about me.
I don't got an ex. I already heard. Ron, what's your favorite position?
He lying.
Ron, what's your favorite position?
He's lying. I'm gonna say his least favorite position is missionary. That's his least favorite position.
Shane, we gonna key after this because I like you.
Oh my God.
Missionary be too intimate. I like to be a slut.
It's very intimate, but he can't last long.
Give me slut when you fucking me. Then when we done, now we in a relationship.
Missionary is for relationships.
It is, and it is, but Shane can't last long in a mission. He can't last.
Oh my God! Why are we putting that out there?
Shane, I don't like that.
But anything else, he for it. But that position,
I'm gonna ask that.
I can last it. I can't last the back shots. You can't.
I think he prefers back shots more than anything. To be honest with you.
Ooh. See, I thank you. Ooh, that hurts.
My virgin ears, honey.
Chocolate.
For 2023, my virgin ear is crazy. And 2022. What was your first sexual experience like? Do you remember like what that was like for you?
For me, I do remember what it was like, and I wish I can take it back. I wish I didn't.
We were talking about with y'all too. We were talking about.
Oh, with us too.
Talk about when you first started having sex in general.
But, in general, yeah. My first sexual experience, I wish I could take that shit back. It wasn't meaningful. I'll say that. It wasn't meaningful, so I wish I can take that.
With a girl or boy?
It was with a boy.
Oh, child, you been good.
It was with
okay. And I said he not the B in LGBT. He the G.
But I explored as time went on. I did explore.
You did more than.
So did you bottom when you first started? Because I know most tops, have tried bottoming. If you are,
I'm an ass. I love ass. So no, I ain't. No, that was never a thought in my mind.
Okay, so how do you say your name?
Shane.
So Shane, what's your position? You're a bottom.
Yeah, proud. You act like you're not proud to say it. Shit.
I thought you were gonna say first.
You supposed to be proud to say it.
Well. Some people,
but it's not very noticeable.
He may be a bottom.
It's not noticeable.
My voice is noticeable because people will assume I'm
by looking at him, Clint, what would you say he was by just looking at his pictures on Instagram?
Friend, I'm from Florida, right? So, bitch, I say verse before I say bottom.
Exactly.
Okay, but when I open up my mouth, it'll give you your answer.
That don't mean shit.
That really don't mean nothing. The girls with breasts, honey.
I don't pretend to be something I'm not. So.
Oh, see me, I am. I'm a female. I'm so sorry. Pussy, breasts, all that.
Okay, so I guess hypothetically speaking, if your partner wanted to switch his position within the relationship and say, I want to try something new, are you open to, saying, I want to, bottom for you?
We're not talking to you, Ron.
No, I'm asking both of you.
Oh, we asking. Oh, well, Ron, yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all.
I want to hear some for change.
Look, I am very picky about my Jaquita. I
like what you called it.
His Jaquita is his.
I know. That's what I'm
like. I just started letting people touch me down there and get hit and stuff. At first, I used to be very strict about my Jaquita. Don't touch me down there. Don't even look down there. Don't do nothing down there. But I loosened up a little bit.
For Ron, that's tea. I'm gonna tell you what. Shane, drink some brown liquor. So Cavassier, Hennessy, Remy, you will change your mind. That's what changed mine.
With me, it depends on what it is. Now, if you asking me to bottom for you, that's gonna be a flat out.
A little minute.
I'm not going for. I ain't going for the bottom. Man. That's a flat out no for me. But if you ever feel like, okay, I want to try eating you out, I'll be open to it. But to bottom, no, I ain't open.
Ron, really?
So we stop at bottom.
Yeah.
No, wait, John. I'm gonna speak from a friend perspective. So when it came for me topping, bitch, you would just go down. Oh,
hell, for you, hell yeah.
You would just go down.
Hell yeah.
No.
I was down for that. I was down for you topping.
You under the bus and won't throw
just go
under
down.
the bus.
I was.
Oh my God.
Oh. I'm a bottom again. I ain't even verse no more.
That Nick, he's a verse. Let Clint fool y'all. He's a full-blown verse for who you want to be.
Clint said he's not even gay, honey. So
thank you.
That ain't.
I like pussy, bro.
It didn't even sound right coming out your mouth.
It didn't. But so, the bitches are like it.
How important is sexual chemistry in a relationship?
Very important.
Very important.
Because I feel like once you lose interest in somebody in your relationship, that's what causes people to cheat and be sneaky.
And for me personally, with us, I know I can't touch him without, I can't touch him without getting hard or getting horny or something like that. He can't touch me without getting hard.
What child his shoulder on you right now? So what are you trying to say, honey?
Like
somebody said, why you don't like missionary? That's how you get pregnant.
Oh.
I think any position that we do, I'll end up getting pregnant. So.
I live for that.
Y'all fuck the verse.
Yeah. It wasn't no fuck. It was.
I mean, it was like 3 or 4 months before we actually seen each other. So yeah, of course that was.
I know that.
And I'm gonna tell you, it was round after round after round after round.
Oh my God! How many rounds?
I lost count because we both was drunk.
Yeah, we was.
Don't give Ron no more Don Julio.
What you mean?
You probably safe off that Patron. You're not even safe off the Patron.
Not at all.
At all.
Okay.
And that's why I want my in-law to take a shot. Anyway.
How do you feel about open relationship?
Open relationships?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't for it. What's mine is mine. I'm not sharing it with nobody. No.
Yeah, not here for a relationship.
I mean, others may. Not knocking nobody who do. Not knocking nobody who do like open relationships, but for
so
me,
you don't see you being one of them couples on Jack, that be looking for people.
I'm not one of them. I ain't one of them.
I love them.
I can't share.
I can name one of them.
Feel like
the couples.
You can name one of them.
I can name one of them.
We not.
They be DJing that Hamburger
on this live.
They be,
but no, I
I
feel like if you have to share me with somebody else, then I feel like you're not attracted to me.
It's not.
That's not necessarily.
It's not. No, it's
that's
not.
Honestly how I feel. Because why? I feel like I should be. I feel like I should be enough for you. So why would you want to bring somebody else into it? That's just my opinion.
Because, sometimes doing the same thing. I mean, after 10 years, 10, 15 years being in a relationship, it's like,
then we don't need to be together.
Okay,
then.
Well,
If it's 10 years down the line and you feel like you want to bring somebody else in a relationship, then we don't need to be together.
But my thing is, that's why you spice it up and do different things.
Exactly.
Fuck
like
threesomes, fuck in the car, fuck on the roof, fuck in the kitchen, do things like that, fuck in the movie theater, stuff like that.
Role play if you got to, shit. But
first of all, let me say this: I did that when I was dating, so no, bring somebody in this bitch. Yeah,
exactly. I'm here for the bringing other people into the relationship.
To the next topic. We is on the next topic for my trophy out here.
We're talking about sex right now, okay?
We still we're on the next question, but it's the same thing.
We're talking about sex, but I'm gonna have to end this since it's gonna be an hour and it's gonna cut. We're gonna come right back.
Can y'all take y'all shot before we jump back?
I got you.
All right, do you
want to Don. I see you take one shot this whole live.
Yeah, you did take one shot.
I'm a stealth shot taker, and you see, I've been fucking up with the fucking questions. I've been, I've been taking my shots, but what is the fetish that you're curious about doing that you haven't done?
And then what is the fetish that you have done? How about that?
Mm-hmm. A fetish that I have done, what suck on toes?
Have yet to try.
That I haven't tried. My only fetish is toe. I like feet. That's my fetish. I have a foot fetish. And I've sucked on toes, so that's the only thing.
Yeah,
I don't know why I don't like that.
Wait, hold on. No. I would like to have sex in public. I would like to try that.
Done that experience.
You say, huh?
Done that experience.
Yeah, I would
like
to try that. I would like to try probably I would say a fitting room somewhere, a fitting room type.
Fitting room, I ain't never tried that.
I would love to try that.
You gotta try like Gucci, one of them expensive better. That's very big.
No, you gotta do Macy's. Macy's have some big ass,
you know what?
They have some big ass fitting rooms.
Y'all really,
and it don't be nobody there.
Try Don might like that. This ain't Don show. Don might like that.
Do y'all like a good bondage tie up a session?
No, I'm good.
Love some bondage. That's what Cardi said.
Dominatrix, yes, God. Do you, Don?
Absolutely.
Really?
But
so you like wait.
That's about it. But
you like spanking people and stuff like that?
Spank me. Because at some point, I think you
I haven't tried that yet, but I'm open to try that.
You slapped my ass a couple times. I mean,
exactly.
But
most
you get a whip
hit
me,
oh my God,
which I might feel like one of my ancestors, and then I might have to hit your ass back.
The most I ever did was just talk shit, say disrespectful shit.
Oh, please call me out my name. I love that.
Once I ever did was like talk shit.
So you like when somebody you like?
Oh no, I was talking shit to
you
him.
like when somebody call you like a slut.
All right, wait, Brian, shut up. You asking the wrong question. Brian, you top of the bottom.
No, I was receiving head.
What the fuck was you saying?
I told you this in the last.
I don't remember this.
I told you this in the last.
Let me know if I can write this down.
Oh wait, no. I didn't tell you. I told Nova.
I didn't. Never mind.
Girl, I have to see because who joined it. It might be. It might.
Watch that live.
What happened was, like I had, like I go as Big Mama, so he wanted me to call him all sluts and dirty faggots off a grinder, and I was like, you like Big Mama's blanket? Because I got family in here, so now I'm trying to keep it PG-13. But stuff like that. And I was just like saying disrespectful stuff. At first, like getting into it, I was like a little nervous because I'm like, when I talk, I feel like goofy, corny. But I actually really did it, and like it was like I live for that type of like dominatrix, and I live for it. I love talking shit already, so yeah.
I as a bottom, I don't think I've talked.
I gotta duck and see if he in this motherfucker. I got mutual friends with that person.
I've responded to people talking shit. I don't think I've ever said it.
I haven't been talked shit to before. Well, I
never said, "Oh, you like this pussy?" Because first of all, I don't even have a pussy, so I'm not going to tell you, "Do you like this pussy?" Nah. I might keep with my friends like this a wet pussy, but nah.
I don't call it that either. That's just not.
Are you very delusional?
That's not the. Yeah,
delusional.
That's not the level of delusion.
You're delusional if you think that, but.
Okay, bitch.
Well, that's what it is.
This do get wetter than pussy. I would just say that.
That's what
made it feel better. Ooh, okay.
Okay. In your opinion, what's the most underrated sexual act?
Y'all actually, believe it or not, kissing. A lot of people do not.
I agree. I
A
agree.
lot of people do not like kissing.
They don't.
Like, bitch, you fucking me. You don't like kissing?
Jacking off with a buddy is so underrated.
Okay.
Underrated.
Baby. Out the comment.
I
don't. That's an extreme.
Kissing.
Did you say
stranger? Is definitely under.
Oh, with a.
No, he said buddy.
With a buddy.
With a buddy, that's still stranger danger.
Sometimes kissing is underrated because.
Overrated is eating ass. First of all, eating ass is not overrated.
It's definitely not overrated.
That's something you have to do. Okay. Oh, you know what? This ain't my show. I'm gonna say it.
You can say
it. If you finna stick me, first of all, I only let people that I'm really fucking with, like consistently, fuck me, and then we finna fuck raw. So I don't like lube for real. So you better eat it, spit, do whatever the fuck you gotta do, get this bitch wet back here before you stick. I don't. You gotta eat it before you stick it.
That part.
Cause you ain't gonna put no Astroglide, KY jelly, motherfucking Glide. Y'all not gonna use it.
I mean, I feel like if it don't naturally get wet, then
you gotta get it more wet. Cause sometimes dicks be too big. Sometimes dicks be too big and too girthy, and you think you're gonna put it in me, and it be You gotta do something, open me up a little bit. You can't be just think you can just stick it in. No, it don't work like that, boo. I ain't that loose.
Okay.
I'm not loose. There's some girls in the comments that's loose.
Congratulations that you are not loose. I'm happy that you're not loose.
What?
No rosebud for you. Ron, would you date somebody with a rosebud? Speaking of rosebud?
Hell, no.
Oh, okay.
No. That would completely turn me off.
Oh, have you ever been caught masturbating?
Have I ever been what?
caught masturbating?
No.
Okay.
No.
You low key with it, got you.
Although I would
you ain't never asked me
wonder
that
what
question.
I would wonder.
No, because I'm looking on my.
No, I would want to know what would happen if. Babe, what would happen if you come in and catch me masturbating? What would you do?
Put my mouth on it.
You'd probably be like, what the fuck you doing?
Put my mouth
He talking about
on
period.
it. Because if I come in there and I see you doing it, put my mouth on it.
I'm about to come help you.
Oh my god. Yeah, I believe.
Or, bitch, I might join. So, bitch, I might just get in the bed with you and watch the same thing you watch.
Bitch, I
Not
really
this girl.
fucking.
I ain't lose. Lie again. Oh, my bad. This is not the messy lie.
Okay. Do you have a sexual question? Do any of y'all have a sexual question? Because it looks like I fucking deleted my damn question.
Okay, I do. Ron or Shane, do y'all want to or want? Okay, Ron, you were talking about mine. This is more so for Shane. Do you want to or want to try getting pissed on, or you don't want to?
What's that?
Do you want to try getting pissed on?
Oh, fuck no. I don't play them games.
Okay. Next question then. Do you want somebody to spit in your mouth? Ron, do you
He
want
wasn't.
somebody to spit in your mouth?
When I tried to do it with him, he wasn't really open to it. He's never. I tried to do it with him. No, he's not open to it. He's not open to it at all. I tried it with him one time.
Drink some dark liquor, you'll be into everything.
And that's the thing. He drank dark liquor. Well, I only buy light liquor for myself, so he probably just drank what I drank. But naturally, he a dark liquor drinker.
I ain't say you was losing. I'm just.
I drink all of it.
Nate,
fuck it.
Come on. Like, Nate, I didn't see your thing, so who you talking to? Don't turn this in one of them.
Have you ever made a sex tape with any of your partners?
With him, yeah.
Oh, I was going to say, because I was going to ask the next question. My next question is, have you ever made sex tape with your current partner?
With him.
Okay.
And I respectfully put it all on his phone. So everything on his phone.
Bitch, everything on my phone. So I want to go back and watch.
I ain't tripping.
I feel like
respectly, everything is on his phone.
Yeah.
Everything
he can go watch. He got the password.
Mm-hmm.
He ate that. I don't got nothing to say. He ate that.
I have a question. Okay, so what are your boundaries when it comes to like friends in your relationships? What is boundaries between friends and relationships?
And I'm sitting right here, so bitch, you better say that right.
Meaning what?
I will give you an example.
Okay.
Like, okay, for one, me and my best friend that I have, well, my best friend now, we used to talk on the phone every day. We used to communicate. We used to like sit on the phone every day. And once he got into a relationship, you know, certain things had to stop because it was, you know, I didn't want to feel like I was intruding on their personal time and stuff like that. So I had to be, you know, more considerate that he's in it and respectful that he was in, you know, that he's in a relationship and we can't do the things that we were doing before.
Right.
It's not nothing sexual, but
right.
I'm saying like, you know, being glued to each other's hip type situation.
Well, I'll say for one, this motherfucker, he not gonna give a fuck. He say, I don't give a fuck. He gonna call, he gonna text, he gonna do all of that. But at the same time, me and Clint, we really don't even talk on the phone like that. We more so text throughout the day all the time. And I'm pretty sure it wouldn't bother. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't bother him if we did talk on the phone all the time.
Did you ever have a partner that was kind of bothered and said not to talk to your friend?
No, because at the end of the day, my best friend gonna always be there. You not always
okay, so now I'm gonna answer that question because I am the best friend. It was one person that said that.
Who?
But
this one person.
They only said it for like a period of time, and they only said it to me. They probably never said it to Ron, but they never said it to me.
Yeah, I know.
But they never said to Ron, but they said it to me.
Now that you brought that up, I would say, yeah, it was a problem when me and Clint first became friends, and I was in a relationship with somebody, and they thought that it was more than friends because his relationship was fresh. So it was a problem at first, yeah.
And that's what I'm talking about. But yeah.
Don't think it was me.
No, it wasn't him. It was
no. So how did
it's been plenty of times Clint called 2:00 in the morning. I said, you better answer that phone and see what the fuck Clint wants.
Yeah, definitely.
Because if I call, especially at that time, and I know you laid it up, please answer this phone.
Okay, so
you ain't got Shane number.
And I won't. You don't need it.
I can just take Shane and ask Shane for his number. Please don't act like I can't.
How many times? Okay, hot question. How many times are y'all having sex? Per week. What is a good and healthy amount of time?
Say per month. Because I won't say per week.
We have sex 2 times a week. 2 times a week we have sex.
Today gonna be that day after this live.
Well, today, no, it happened before the live. Thank you very much. But yeah,
it did.
Oh my God! That's why
we have sex 2 times a week.
Oh, that's why you went to the stove.
Yeah, that's why I went to the stove. I had to make sure he needed what he wanted. Yeah, I had to cater to his needs.
2 times a week.
Yeah.
They couldn't fly past in my house because they've been like 4, 5, 6 times.
Shane, I don't know if you hear me, but that's what you were expecting 2 times a week because that's what he answered. Is that what you're expecting?
That's the only way it's gonna work in our schedule.
Yeah. Oh, that's what you make that schedule.
Yes. Okay. And I don't want him to be too tired the next morning for him when he gotta go to work. So
fuck that. Be tired.
No, because Clint, I'm not gonna hear the end of it. I'm not.
I'm gonna beat him. Block him. You ain't no
It has to be on my off days. It has to be.
Okay, so it has to be.
Bitch would have got it before I went to work. Or before
that can't work because I get up at 3:00 in the morning to be the work.
It ain't able to happen at 3:00 in the morning. You gonna wake up when I wake up, yeah, and then go back to sleep when we done. You ain't got no choice.
Okay, so is it just okay? So
Jessica wanted to know his sign. He an Aries.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately.
You know I don't like Aries. You know I don't.
Best friend.
I keep telling him that's why he is Sagittarius, and I keep telling him he need an Aries in his life.
Because your best friend would get shot up with
that's my best friend.
He would get hit upside the head with this same bottle.
And you're gonna get knocked across your head with that same bottle.
And you're gonna get shit
the weekend around.
What are y'all? What is each of y'all best at in bed?
What's y'all best at?
What are y'all best at in bed?
Oh.
Axe what?
Axe in bed.
What are you best
at?
So what's y'all? What are you good at? What are you good at?
Oh. What you think you good at, love?
Taking control.
I was gonna say, can you answer it for him and he answered it for you, and if it was correct or not?
No, I ask it for y'all-self, then ask it for each other.
Like, what I'm best at, I don't know why you said taking control, because I feel like I'm the one putting in all the damn work, so.
That's only when he want to do missionary, but when I'm throwing it back, so.
I love my in-law.
Oh my God.
I feel like I'm good. I feel like I'm good with eating him out. I feel like I'm good with that. I feel like I satisfy needs.
That's kind of boring, but okay.
I feel like it's kind of boring.
Yeah, after a while, it's kind of boring. After a while, gotta get boring.
It's not boring.
It does.
That
Like,
means
10 minutes.
Boring
After 10 minutes, it get kind of boring.
This question is for Shay. Do you prefer to spit or swallow?
Can I answer it for him?
No.
Okay.
I do both.
You do both?
Yes, I have.
Which one you do more of?
I'm sorry. I do.
Ron,
It depends. It depends on what mood, what kind of mood I'm in. So I do both.
Ron, you don't drink your water?
Huh?
You don't drink your water, eat your fruit?
Which one you get more of?
That should give me your answer.
No, which one you do more of? Spit or swallow?
Answer the question.
Oh, which one he do more of?
Well, I'm asking you too.
Yeah.
Which one you do more of?
Neither. What you mean?
Oh,
Neither.
It
It don't get to that point. It's not a reason. It's not a reason.
Bro.
That's just not what he. That's not really what he into. So it's not a reason.
Yeah, he said he don't like, all that.
He not really into that.
Because no shade. Because if I like it and you drink your water and your fruit, I swallow every time. But
Come on now, he barely even like for me to spit in his damn mouth. So
you're right. No, I'm set up. Well, all you drink is juice, though. I heard that.
you said I'm drinking what?
All you drink is juice.
Okay, another question for
Truth and liquor.
Shay. Another question for Shay.
Any more questions for Shane?
Yes.
The next question is for Shane.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Your favorite spot for your partner to ejaculate on, honey?
Inside me.
Oh my God. Raunchy. Okay. She was really getting pregnant out here. Oh my God. The first guy, he used to always do that inside me too. So, yeah.
You so conservative.
Clint.
Who, me? Who
First of all, I
conservative?
already told you I like it raw. So a bitch better nut in me.
Wait, who's conservative?
You very conservative. I see it now. Well, now you are.
Me? Dom?
Dog,
when
I first met you,
I am really not conservative. I just
shoot the club.
When did you first?
Yeah, you are. You are though. When I used to see you out, you very like to yourself. You are conservative.
Me, I ain't.
Don, when I first met you, bitch, I didn't think you was conservative.
You didn't?
Until I met you at somebody's party, house party.
But I feel like me personally, like seeing him from afar, he's very conservative. Like he ain't gonna do too much.
Don was very good when you talked to me the first time.
You're correct on that, and you're correct on that because I'm getting older and I'm more observant of things, and I try to be, not really much out there, but I just try to, not be what I was when I was 20, like 20, 21 in my early ages.
I wouldn't say that. I felt like you always been that way because there was a time when
I'm still go out naked, so that's just...
Yeah, but there was a time when me and you went to Atlanta together, and you was very conservative. Like you're not gonna do too much. You're not gonna be on. You feel me? Everything that everybody.
Don, that was you?
Huh?
That was Don?
Yeah, we went to Atlanta together.
He always said I went to Atlanta with somebody because it was never me.
Yeah. Well, we didn't go together.
We
but
didn't go together.
He went with some people. He went with some people, and the people who he was going with, I guess, was boring or didn't want to go out or get out and party. And I went to Atlanta for my own personal reasons, and they ain't have nobody to hang out with. So we hung out with each other. He was very conservative, very much so to himself. Like, he's very conservative. You feel me?
I
Like,
was
when I
not
met
to
Dawn,
myself. It was
Dawn kind of
super
scared
cold.
me.
It was super cold. It was super
yeah.
cold. I couldn't wear my whole clothes like I wanted to. And I wasn't like, I had like that whole trip was just like a whole fucked up situation. I
It
was on
was.
a trip with people I did not know
Yeah.
their character, and it's just like it backfired on me.
Yeah.
And so happened Ron was there, and I hit him up, and he was
Yeah.
like a little, you know, savior.
Very,
But yeah,
very friendly. It pissed me off that he was so friendly. But
now you being friendly. My oh my,
very,
how the roles have changed. Question for you
very.
though. Yeah. Would you ever go against your best friend for a nigga?
oh,
Let me pull me a fucking
Like
blood
if I
quick.
tell you, okay, friend, this nigga, like I don't like him, he not cool, I don't want you to be in no relationship with him, I don't like him, blah blah blah. Would you ever go against your best friend for a nigga? Or would you ever stop talking to me for a nigga?
I just took my shot.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm gonna say this. Yes.
so yes was the question.
I'm gonna answer both questions. Yes, I will go against you. You wanna know why? You went against me a couple times before
Fair enough.
this relationship, and me and you had this conversation, and you went against what I had to say to you. Yes.
When did I go against you?
Ron, you want to be in a relationship now. So let's go there. The last relationship you was in went against me. Remember, you went to my job first, couldn't find me. I was at dude's house. Remember, you pulled up to his house?
Mm-hmm.
That was the second time you was going to Texas. I told you no, and I blocked you because I didn't.
Okay,
Ron,
so you should understand. You should understand as a best friend where I be coming from in certain situations too.
I get where you come from, but at the same
just
time,
a
no, friend, I
bystander
can't listen to you. I feel like I will have to experience it myself before I say no, because you never know what it might work. Even with the last situation that happened when I just had this interview with Don, that situation, I probably should have listened to you, but I had to figure it out myself. I'm still figuring it out, but that
Sorry, we
situation,
went off topic.
No, that's fine.
Sorry.
Oh, so y'all playing when y'all have sex?
Do we plan when to have sex? We work a lot. I ain't gonna lie, we work a lot. By the time I get off of work, he wake up at 3:00 in the morning to go to work.
But you said
so. By the time I get off of work, he knocked out sleep in the bed. So ain't no way
on your off days. Though.
Yeah, we do it. So yeah, I guess we do plan when
y'all got the same off days.
No, we don't.
Okay.
We don't. He don't have no off days. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, he don't. Yep.
So I guess we do got a plan when to have sex.
Oh,
try.
But most of the time, when y'all knock it off early, it just happens.
Always. It better happen. Because then I'm going to be like, okay, on my off day, I'm expecting something to look forward to. Shit.
Come on,
you ain't making no homemade Chipotle. Fuck you. I'm jealous.
That homemade Chipotle was good.
It looked good.
It was good.
Like, damn,
it tasted just like Chipotle. It really did.
I thought about moving in after that. Bitch, I'm like, oh no.
What's the craziest place y'all had sex in your house?
In the living room.
That's crazy.
That's the only place we explore outside of the bedroom.
Cause you don't want to try the island. I guess it's too tall. So I be wanting to try the island, but he don't want to try it.
Fuck.
He gonna be cold as fuck.
Fuck that. It would have been the island, the stove, the refrigerator. But you over the refrigerator.
I guess we can put the balcony, since we do got a balcony. I guess we could add that to our list and figure out how to.
Y'all got a balcony down there trying to.
Okay.
trying to back.
Are you into role playing?
Of course.
Okay, so can you describe your role play? Like what some type of role play that you want to do, like an idea or something that you want to do.
Well, I do it every now and then. I put on his favorite color, lingerie, and I pretend that I'm Diamond off the Players Club.
Ooh. Same question for you, Ron. Do you have? Well, I guess the Player Club fantasy is what you want to your role play.
I think Ron that creative.
I'm not. Believe it or not, I'm not that creative. I haven't gotten into role playing yet. I get what you saying, like,
and I feel like you should.
I'm so like fucking old school to the point where it's like, I don't know, we just have sex and that's just that, or we just make love. All that extra shit. I feel like I don't need to do all that extra shit because I'm already attracted to him and he already turned me on.
I thought you already attracted.
I agree, but I feel like we're not to the point to where we really need to spice it up yet.
Okay.
Because it's still fresh and it's still, hey, it's enough for me now.
What? You're right.
You feel like we need to spice it up?
I don't give a fuck.
Y'all still in the honeymoon stage, though.
But my thing is, I'm always trying something different. So, like, a few times I had got the whipped cream, the infused whipped cream.
Yeah.
So, I be trying different things. But I know he's like, what the fuck?
So, Ron.
I don't know. Okay, so I do need to spice it up some. I do. That's me, because I'm just so plain Jane with it. But I do need to spice it up more. He tries.
So, Ron, has this been a partner?
I have an next question, but go ahead.
Okay, so Ron, has this been like a partner that you're most partner that wants to explore things, sexually in the bed? Like,
is he the partner that wants
like out of all your past relationships?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Has he been the most one to explore?
Definitely. He's been the one that, out of all my relationships, he's the one that like has tried different things. On my past relationships, it was just a fuck and that's it. But he definitely tries different things. I like
city girl.
Are you okay? Are you a one-sided top?
What you mean?
When I say that, I mean like a top that doesn't care if their bottom, gets their nut or are fully satisfied. Or
I'm not.
I'm gonna get my nut and move on.
I'm not a one-sided top. I want him to get his nut. That's what I want him to do. I'm not a one-sided top. I feel like that's boring.
We need more tops like you.
I feel like that's boring as fuck. Like that doesn't satisfy me that I just fuck him and get my nut and then that's it. That don't satisfy me. It satisfies me when he get his nut too, but we both get our nut. So, nah.
Okay.
My next question: do y'all get your nut at the same time, or you before him, or he before you?
You said what?
Same time.
Yeah, same time.
Wait, what kind of sex is this?
And not sex that he ain't gotta go looking for somewhere else. That's the type of sex.
And I want it to be at the same time. Like I don't want to be able to nut before him.
I'll say I never came the same time as the opposite either. Like, what planet do y'all live on? Like, come on now. But no.
I'm gonna come to Texas.
Exactly.
I'm not even from Texas. I'm born and raised in Georgia, baby. I just live out here.
Georgia, I think you know what? That's where I need to go. Never mind. Fuck Texas.
You know
I'm
what?
gonna go to Georgia.
I thought you was from New Orleans because you have a New Orleans accent.
Everybody says
to me. That's why I hear like New Orleans.
I would say because he been here for so long, probably.
Oh, do y'all masturbate? Oh, do y'all watch porn
together?
No. Not together. No, we don't watch porn.
Saying like, have y'all separately watch porn, masturbate to porn?
Mm-hmm. Okay. If I need to.
So,
yeah, when he don't give it to me when I need it, yeah. Of course. I gotta let out some frustrations.
Okay. So answer y'all gonna answer the opposite of what you think your partner. Okay, so what type of porn do you think your partner watches? And
I'm gonna
you can say if it's correct or
you
not.
want me to answer?
Go ahead.
To be honest with you, I don't really. That's probably sad, but I really don't know what type of porn he would be into or what type of porn he would watch. I really don't know.
You don't?
I don't.
I know Shay got 100.
I'm gonna answer. I like straight porn.
Okay.
I like porn.
Okay, Cal. I mean, it's different types, categories within straight porns. It could be like groups, interracial,
I like black porn.
You like
Yeah.
Ebony's. Okay.
Because them white girls, they do too much for me.
Please. All that
Yeah. For what?
What you doing?
Okay, so Shane, what do you think Ron watches?
A little bit of both. I think he like a little bit of both.
Both of what? Wait.
Straight and gay porn.
Gay.
Okay, so in the gay porn, what category is he going to?
All categories.
that is a fucking.
That
is a lie.
So,
I do not like all
look
categories.
At the ponytail. Don, look at the ponytail.
I don't get that. I don't get it.
I don't like all categories. I don't. I don't like group sex. I don't like threesome porn. I don't like none of that shit. I don't.
Y'all lame.
Two people.
I don't like that. Y'all is very lame for that.
I don't. I don't. Three's a crowd. I don't like that shit.
I like
it be too much going on.
3 is a party. 3
For
is
some.
a party.
For some. It's too much. It's too much. That's how you know I know the shit.
They become single. That's what it is.
No,
I'm sorry,
not
I'm
even.
single.
Not even. I still feel that type of way.
Really?
Even if I'm, yes, groups. Well, threesomes. I never did groups, but yeah.
Have you ever done a threesome?
I did 3, 4. That was when I was
4.
young. That was when I was young. Yeah, I did 4. I had with this old white man and his 2 sugar babies. You got paid? This is not my interview, okay?
I think it had to be now.
Whoa.
This is not my interview. Next, going to self-reflection. And, how have your values of love changed from the past 5 or 10 years?
I feel like honestly,
I got one.
Honestly, I've always had strong morals and values when it came to a relationship. I've always had that. I always wanted a certain type of relationship. But I feel like now that I'm in this relationship, it's kind of being tested more to the point to where it's like, okay, you have to really communicate, and you have to really everything you do, you really got to communicate that with your partner. But as far as like my morals and values, that's never really changed. I feel like now I just have to put in the work more now.
Okay.
My question is, why do you base your relationships, I would say, on your mother and father?
Okay, so
he does that?
I've done that. I've done that a lot, and I noticed
you always.
I've done that. Yes, I have, and I noticed that I've done that a lot. And it wasn't until I actually had a conversation with him that I did notice that. And it kind of, basically, I grew up with a 2-parent household. Everybody not blessed to grow up with a 2-parent household. I grew up with that. So I seen the way that they loved each other. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking, okay, it's supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be like how they are. But in actuality, and he just made me realize that I can't base my relationship off of my parents' relationship. You know what I'm saying? They're in a different generation. Yeah, they're in a different generation. I'm in a different generation. And for one, they've been married for years. So in the past, I have tried to base my relationships off of my parents' relationship. And I was wrong for doing that. I am.
Still there.
No, because you made me realize that that's something that I shouldn't be doing.
You still is.
No, I wouldn't say that.
We just got the phone, bitch. You still is.
I wouldn't say that.
Okay, so do you recognize your weaknesses and your strengths in the relationships?
Do I recognize that? I would say I'm still trying to figure that out. I'm still figuring that out. But I probably my weaknesses would probably be my communication. Okay. My communication would probably be a weakness in the relationship.
So Shane, question for you: what is Ron's best trait and what is his worst trait?
You ain't got none.
I got a good trait.
I don't. Well, I mean, like they all good to me. Like I'm just saying. I don't know.
Oh, that's a good ass relationship. I need one of them.
Because I like everything about him.
Another nigga tonight.
They definitely get something that. Well, more.
I'll say for him, he has a lot of good traits, but one of his bad traits is he may have a temper problem. I say that he got a bad temper problem.
Clint, you know he got one too.
You do have a temper
bad. Ron has a temper problem bad. I have to calm him down. Oh my God!
I'm working.
We think alike.
So y'all both got tempers.
I'm working on it. And he's working. I noticed a difference. And he's working on his temper problem, and I'm trying to work on my temper problem. But he's definitely working on his.
I would say Aries is always the same as a Sagittarius.
You think so?
Yes. Yeah. That's why I would never date the Aries.
Get your fire flame. You'll love it.
I can't say it another 5 times. I'm so sorry. I can't. A Pisces is good enough for me.
What are you?
You gotta have a water sign to, like, put you got.
Do you have any regrets from your last relationship?
He better say all of them.
Definitely all of them. I regret except
even talking to him.
Except for this.
God damn.
But my past I regret wasting my time. I regret wasting my time, my energy, my fucking money. I regret all of that. Because if he would have came a lot sooner, I wouldn't have to waste all that shit. I really do regret.
Oh, you regret?
No, let me rephrase that. I regret wasting my time and energy, but I don't regret what I went through in my past relationships because it really built me up. That shit, my past relationships really built me up.
My name getting called. Hold on. I'll be back.
Okay. So you
my
definitely
past relationships,
you definitely have to go through things. Do you feel like fate is a thing when it comes to love? Do you feel like fate guides love?
Fate guides love?
Okay, I'm gonna give you an example. Like, do you feel like if I break up with someone, let's say if I break up with someone and we've been through a hard breakup or whatever, I feel like, God did that for a reason, and if he come back into my life and things are better this time and it goes well, that's faith saying that we didn't need to be together at that time. We needed to go through this in order to know ourselves.
I feel two ways about that. I feel in certain cases it does, but in certain cases it don't, because there have been relationships that I've been in where there have been toxic and turmoil in those relationships. But
I feel like those are trials that you have to go through in order to
those
learn
are
about
those
yourself.
I agree with you. Those are trials that you may have to go through. But I also feel like if you in a relationship with somebody and it's nothing but chaotic, turmoil, toxic stuff going on all the time, constantly in your relationship, then I feel like that's the way of God telling you you don't need to be with that person. And I'm a firm believer in that. It has happened to me to a point to where I always accepted this one particular person back. And every time I accepted them back, the relationship got worse, worse, and worse. And I felt like in a way that was God telling me, you don't need to be with this person at all. You need to let them go.
But that's like I said, an obstacle that you have to go through. You have to, be burned by fire in order to learn not to touch that motherfucker again and again.
Right.
Right.
But of course, I didn't think that, and I kept going back. But now looking back on it, that was God trying to tell me you don't need to be with this person.
What was your core values back then and now?
My core values
back then, like, what are your core values? What did you tolerate? Like, let's say, for example, me, I used to be like super delusional. I used to let this guy tell me how to
stay delusional.
Tell me how to present myself and tell me who I wasn't. Try to change who I was as a person. And now going into now nobody can never do that. So I'm saying like stuff like that.
It was more so a person would tell me like, oh, well, this is who I am. You gonna like it or you not gonna like it, or you ain't gotta be with me, but this is who I am. I used to always accept that. And now that I'm looking back on it, it's like, if a person really loves you and care about you, they wouldn't tell you nothing like that. Like if I'm coming to you and I'm telling you, okay, this bothered me, or I don't like when you do this or when you do that. If you're telling me, okay, well, this is who I am, you're going to accept it or deal with it, or you could go, that's not acceptable. So now in this relationship that I'm in, I'm not accepting that at all. If you're not willing to, I'm not saying you have to change yourself, but certain things you should be willing to.
I don't think anybody has to necessarily.
Yeah, no, you don't have to necessarily change yourself, but certain things, if it's just toxic and not bringing good energy to the relationship, you should be willing.
If you're not a good person, you're not a good person. You shouldn't even be with that person.
Right. I agree with you.
So you have self-love for yourself.
It took me from my last relationship to gain that self-love. I didn't always have it. But
from 2018 to gain that.
It wasn't really 2018. It wasn't 20. It was 20, I want to say.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
To gain self-love?
To gain it, yes.
No, Clint, it didn't.
Friend, because you gained it and you lost it.
I probably did. I probably did gain it.
With certain people, you lost it.
I did.
With this person,
because you invest.
Now, I would say you are at your best.
Yeah.
The person that you are with now.
I felt like in my past, I definitely invested. You got to be careful because you could give your all to a relationship and you can always lose. You can also lose your all, like lose yourself within giving your all to that person.
Mm-hmm.
And I definitely, in my past relationships, lost myself a lot.
Okay, so when it comes to self-love, outside of relationship, are you mentally managing your stress? Are you catering to your mental health? Are you accepting that no one's perfect, that you good as you are?
I'm not perfect by a long shot. I'm not perfect at all. I'm still working on myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect my partner to be perfect at all either, but I'm still working on myself. He's still working on himself. But I think the one thing that we both can agree on is that our relationship is definitely worth keeping and fighting for.
Do you know your inner voice? Do you know that who you nobody can like come into your life and change the way you think about yourself?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm very in tune with myself. Can't no nigga tell me or no bitch tell me shit about myself.
I
In my
mean,
eyes,
it
I'm already.
happens it happens sometimes. Are
I
you
feel like it probably has happened to me in the past, but I feel like my mindset now, ain't nobody tell me shit about me.
okay? Self-care. Are you spending time with focusing on your hobbies and doing stuff that you like doing, not necessarily what your partner like doing, but what you like doing?
Well, I gotta find, for one, I need to find me a hobby. I definitely need to find me a hobby, but I think um, one thing we both enjoy doing is spending time with each other and going out with each other, definitely going out on dates and stuff like that. But I think we both, outside of each other, need to find a hobby.
Okay, so I think we could do two more questions.
Okay.
So, what is your long-term goal for this relationship?
Oh, to be together forever and ever, to have a family, to
Me.
make great, I ain't even gonna lie, to make good money, to be honest with you. It's not so much about the money, but I want to build with him. Like, I want us to have a good legacy and have a family.
Okay. Ron, do you have a question?
Clinton.
That
Oh, what?
it's so many. Hey, it's like three names I had to call
Yeah,
today.
he has so
Okay, and
many names. It's
so
so
three
funny.
names. It's kicking in.
So that's
Blondie,
fucked up of you.
Blondie, Blondie. Any questions? Are you happy with your love life now?
Oh, I'm super happy. I'm so happy with him. It means a lot to me that to have somebody to connect with my family. I never had nobody connect with my family. And the fact that he has won my family over, like, it's to the point to where me and my sister like this, like we call each other and talk to each other every day. And my sister don't even call me no more. She call him and talk to him every day. My mom call him, check up on him most of the time. He even won my dad's heart. Like, the fact that you won my dad's heart, that means a lot to me. So I'm on cloud nine
As the
as far as
best
my
friend,
relationship.
I don't even think I did that.
Yeah.
I don't even think I did
I mean,
that.
you come around. You came
With the
around
mom,
at
yes. With his
least.
dad, no.
But he's won my dad heart, and I'm on, as far as that means everything to me. I'm at peace with that. I'm on cloud nine with that situation.
That's good.
Cloud
That
nine,
is
I would never go there.
Wait, not that cloud.
that's that is good. Okay, so now this is the last question for both you, Blondie and Ron.
Okay.
No, Blondie
Yeah.
and Ron. Okay, this best friend question.
Okay.
Um, when at first were you are you like the type of best friend to be territorial when they get into a relationship? Are
At
you like
first
When
you
they get into a
instigating that?
was.
relationship,
At
it,
first
it
you was.
shut up.
Yeah, I am.
It, I would say it depends on how Ron reacts to the relationship at first. Because if he be like, it'd be red flags for me.
Mm-hmm.
It happened with past relationships. I'm like, Ron, this relationship not gonna last. And I'm gonna give, and I always give him a certain date when it's gonna last. Relationship, I never gave him a date.
And you know what? To come to think about it, I'm
I
gonna be
always
honest with you.
say
He
Shane is
has.
my favorite.
Out of all of them.
Because
Oh,
it's just because how Shane is in his
yeah.
heart. And I peeped this from the first day, and I peeped it from how Ron reacts. So I was like,
I'm a territorial
never,
friend.
you want to know something? Out of our relationship, this is probably the only person, and he never probably said it to me, that probably didn't think me and Ron was fucking. All relationships, they thought me and Ron had something going on. The only relationship that didn't think me and Ron had something going on. Yeah.
Well, I'm a territorial friend.
I'm very territorial.
When I do see like a friend get a new man, at first I'm not too fond, but you know,
that's
I
the
know.
thing. I was always fond of Shane. I was never fond of everybody else.
But usually I don't be fond of people.
Everybody else gonna get beat.
I don't be fond of people in general. I don't be fond of people in general, whether it's like making new friends. Like
making new friends, yes.
I'm not fond of people
new
in
friends
general.
that I really do not care for, but as relationship wise, I try to stay out of Ron's relationship as best as I can. But if Ron brings me into it, he brings me into it, and then if I don't like it, I don't like it.
I think we both like. So me, I'm territorial. I'm territorial.
I don't like you. Has never did nothing for me.
I feel like I'm territorial over his. Like if somebody do him wrong, I want to fight. Like it's beef. If somebody mess with him or do him wrong, it's beef. It's up there. I want to fight, and that's just that. I don't see nothing.
That's how I am. And when that last relationship he was in, I still want to beat that bitch ass. But that's it. Everybody else is fine.
All right.
That last bitch, she still got to get it.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
My leg shaking. She still got to get it.
Okay, well, violence is not always the option, but you know, if you gotta do what you gotta do, you gotta do what you gotta do.
This time, the answer.
Hey, whatever you do.
I will call the police. But this is the answer. I gotta put my hands on.
We're gonna end this live. It's been fun.
Yeah.
I've been a little mess. It's been a little messy today. I wasn't really coordinated this break. No,
don't have me as a co-host from home.
It wasn't. No, it truly wasn't that. I was so unprepared. I didn't even have I freaking deleted my notes as I was talking to y'all. So
I think that was my fault too.
I started going off my head.
It was my fault as well because I didn't know you wanted me to tell you like specific things.
And Ron didn't even give me no back.
I didn't know. I thought you wanted me to come on here. I didn't know that. I didn't know you wanted me to tell you. I thought you said like, okay.
He thought that's how you wanted him to act on the
live. I didn't know you wanted me to tell you backstory, so I do apologize. I just want to say, like, y'all make sure y'all be on the lookout for me and Baby because we got some things coming up. We're gonna be doing together as far as like. Some content creating, not no OnlyFans type shit, but some content.
I was gonna ask that.
Some YouTube, some vlogging. So be on the lookout for that for us.
Be on the lookout for happy hour because Ron it's not ready for Ron in the Blonde. So I think I should do my own thing. Be ready for happy hour.
I've been ready though. It's you who I'm waiting for.
Child, I was waiting for my best friend to do a podcast for a while, and here I am.
I'm so ready. I'm so ready for Clint. Me and Clint do a podcast. He is not trying to push the issue. I've been pushing the issue.
Ron the Blind. That's gonna take a little minute because Ron ain't ready. So
I've been ready, man. We can do it,
guys. It's been so good, interviewing y'all. I had so much fun. Nice meeting you, Shane. You were lovely to interview. I don't know if you hear me, but it was nice meeting you. Yeah. Bye, guys.
They finna have sex after this live.